Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Tara, the Crazy Keto Girl, and today I am doing a haul video because you guys have been really interested in what I'm eating. Now, today's haul has some items that are for Thanksgiving, as well as some items that are for my husband. He also does keto, but his version's a little bit different than mine. So some of these things aren't for me, but I thought I would show them to you because you can eat them on keto. So I'm gonna flip you around and show you what I got today. Okay guys, so this my island here. This is the haul that I did today. Quite a bit to get through, so I will try to be as quick as I can for you. I grabbed a couple of cucumbers. I'm trying to learn to like them, to be honest. They're not my favorite, but I'm learning to like them, so I've been adding them to salads and things like that. These are jicama wraps, and it's literally just thin sliced jicama, and I have used them for tacos like it suggests. I'll flip it over and show it to you just so that you can see for yourself. See, ingredients, jicama, nothing else in there. It's 3 grams of carbs with 2 grams of fiber for 2 wraps. So not bad at all. I know some of these things look a little processed. Like if I just saw this thing, I might think it was a processed item, but it's not. It's just sliced jicama, so that's been pretty cool. In that same vein are these guys, the cauliflower thins from Trader Joe's for a bread substitute. So I just want to flip them over so that you can see them. It's just shredded cauliflower, whole eggs, grated Parmesan cheese, and then deactivated yeast. That's all that's in there, you guys. So I thought that was pretty cool. It has 3 carbs and 2 grams of fiber, so it ends up coming out to 1 carb per 2 pieces. So you can't really beat that. And so you can use them for, you know, sandwiches, or you can actually use them for little pizzas, anything you want. I think that they're pretty neat. And again, I think when you see it on the shelf, you might assume that it's a processed item or a heavily processed item, and it's really not. So I have some frozen chopped spinach. This is actually for Thanksgiving because we're going to be doing creamed spinach. I got some mushrooms back here, some peppers, these little peppers. I got some organic green leaf lettuce. I actually prefer this to romaine for doing tacos or sandwiches and stuff. I don't really like using romaine. These are the organic pumpkin seeds. These ones are raw. I really enjoy pumpkin seeds, so I eat them either just as a snack by themselves, or I might put them in with my salads and things like that. I just really enjoy them. Okay, and then this is the vegan kale cashew basil pesto. And this is the pesto that I prefer to use. It has a 1/4 cup serving, which I never need that much. 18 grams of fat, 5 total carbs, and then 2 grams of protein. But it's pretty clean is why I like it. Nothing crazy in there. Just kale, olive oil, water, basil, cashew butter, and garlic, lemon juice, sea salt, and black pepper. So, here's where people might get confused, right? So I do eat primarily plant-based, but I am not exclusively plant-based. I'm just labeled as a flexitarian at this point. And so there's going to be some meat items and dairy items. Some of them are not for me, like I said, but some are. So I have here some of the organic sprouted tofu and extra firm. This is for everybody in my family because we all eat together. And in case you're new, I actually do have 3 kids, and all my kids eat whatever I make. So they get keto dinners a lot, and they get tofu, and they get whatever I'm making. I have a couple of sausages here. So I have one that's spicy because my husband likes hot sausages, and then one that isn't because I like to use it when I make meatloaf. I like to do half sausage and half hamburger meat. Some lunch meats. This one is the garlic herb chicken, and this is some turkey. My kids really like to make sandwiches, and so this is mostly for them. Sometimes I will use the chicken one though to do like meat and cheese roll-ups if I'm just kind of in a quick hurry. This is my favorite bacon, my bacon of choice here. It's the Garrett Valley Farms all natural, sugar-free, dry rubbed, uncured pork bacon. Get to the label up here. Paleo friendly. Up here, no antibiotics, humanely raised, no nitrates or nitrites, less sodium, gluten-free, all that good stuff. We like that. So that's my preferred bacon if I'm going to get bacon. I don't actually eat bacon all that often anymore. It's kind of a special treat now. Here we have cheese curds. This is a snack that I enjoy. Dairy and cheese specifically has always been the hardest part for me to give up when I went plant-based. So I don't know, I'm happy to have cheese at this point. So back here we have a couple of packages of pork chops. Now, I had some people questioning about plant-based keto and doing vegetarian or vegan keto. Tahini, for me, this is organic tahini from Trader Joe's. It is my favorite tahini, and it is kind of an MVP when you are trying to do plant-based keto. Like, seriously, you should get tahini. Like, it is amazing, and I put it, like, on so much. Soy rizo. This is also one of my favorites. This is my favorite kind of soy rizo. It's the Trader Joe's kind. And it is really, really good. I make tacos and stuff with it, or taco salads, and it goes really well, like with those jicama things I was showing you. I really enjoy them. And I like the texture that this one has versus other ones, because sometimes foamies can have a strange texture sometimes. So this one is good, and it's very similar to like a ground beef once it's all broken up. Here I have a couple of packs of blueberries. Berry season is going out, but I'm hanging on as long as I can, you guys. I love berries. I have a big pack of asparagus. I have some sour cream for Thanksgiving. This is going to be for, I need some of it for the creamed spinach. Actually, there's sour cream in it. I also got this from Trader Joe's. It's clarified butter or ghee. Awesome for keto and really inexpensive to pick up at Trader Joe's. I got this can of pumpkin, which is also for Thanksgiving for our dessert we're going to be making. And then I have some non-dairy heavy whipping cream. And I like this one, the Silk brand kind. It actually works and whips up just like it says up here. It actually works just like regular heavy whipping cream. And so I'm going to be using this. Also for Thanksgiving, the non-dairy coconut Ready Whip. I actually really like this better than the original personally. This was something that I discovered when I was completely plant-based. One of my favorite salad dressings I get from Trader Joe's is this Green Goddess salad dressing, and it is vegan. It only lasts usually for about a week. I think it's a week. I'd have to find the date. But usually it lasts for about a week, 2 weeks tops, because it doesn't have all the preservatives and things in it. So it doesn't last as long as some of your shelf-stable types of dressing, but this is so good. It has so much flavor in it. I also got this. It's a frozen pack. Ooh. A frozen pack of bone broth. This one is chicken. I already have some beef bone broth in my fridge, so this is organic. And this one is paleo and gluten-free and Whole30 approved and everything, so it's awesome. I really, really like it. And then I use Pasta Zero or shirataki noodles or miracle noodles, whatever you want to call them, in there, and I can make my own ramen if I want, which is sometimes pretty satisfying. So we get up here, I have ground beef to use for this week. I now get the leaner. If you've watched my old ones, this is a lot leaner than what I used to get. I used to get the super fatty kind, and I've kind of changed my perspective about the meat. So I get leaner meat now. This is a block of Kerrygold Dubliner cheese. This is for my husband. This is like his favorite thing ever. He packs it for snacks for work. Like I said, I'm holding on to berry season, guys. I got some raspberries and some strawberries. I got a big old bag of broccoli back here. I love broccoli. It's like one of my favorites. I grabbed a couple of things of unsweetened original almond breeze. We like it for our alternative milk. And then it's nice because this is the shelf-stable kind, so you can kind of, if you're doing some emergency preparedness stuff, keep some on your shelf and, you know, just do some rotations. But this one is good until September of 2021, it says. So nice to just be able to have, and then you don't have to worry about milk. Now these are processed, but I really like them. I think that they are neat and kind of a cool product, and I'm really picky about these kinds of things, you guys. If you've ever watched my Keto Krate unboxings, you know how I can be. So let me go ahead and show you what's in here. So we have almonds, inulin from chicory root. There's some whey protein concentrate from grass-fed cows, organic cocoa, some MCT oil, sunflower lecithin, which would be a thickener, natural flavors, sea salt, and stevia leaf extract. It has 8 total carbs, but 6 grams of fiber, so it gets you down to 2 net carbs with 7 grams of fat and 6 grams of protein. So I personally really like these. I think that they're pretty tasty, but they're like really satisfying enough that you're not going to want to eat a bunch of them. So I dig it. So this one is a Crazyketogirl approved thing here. But I try not to keep too many in my house because I do not want to go crazy on them and just have them every day. Luckily, like I said, they're satisfying enough that you really won't want to eat a bunch of them in one sitting. So these are beef sausages. These are for my husband. Oof, they're kind of heavy. So they, as you can see, it's all natural, contains no artificial ingredients, and is minimally processed. No artificial colors, flavors, preservatives, no nitrates or nitrites, except for those naturally occurring in celery powder and sea salt, which is what we're going for these days. We'll flip it over here. So you get 2 carbs per link. It has 31 grams of fat, 2 carbs, and 20 grams of protein. And then the ingredients, just beef, water, sea salt, spices. There's a little bit of sugar in that spice mix, granulated garlic, and celery powder, and then a pork casing. So pretty minimal stuff. There's not a lot going on there. But he likes sausages. They're really easy for him to just heat up and go. He works at night, so he doesn't get to eat with us usually. This is also something he enjoys snacking on. It's the hard salami. And then back there we have the probiotic keto variety snack packs, and those are also not a processed thing. They're just mixes of nuts. So there's macadamia nuts in there. There's like the cheese, sort of like moon cheese. There's pumpkin seeds, walnuts, almonds, all those kinds of things are just in little packaged bags for you. And then back there, the last thing is the Duke's sausages. These are the original. So they have less than 1 gram of sugar per serving. Flip it over and show you what you got going on. So a carb is less than 1 gram for 2 links, which is 11 grams of fat and 7 grams of protein, which is pretty cool. You have pork, and then less than 2% of the seasonings, which has salt, parsley, cane sugar, spices, celery powder, vinegar, citric acid, garlic. There's some palm oil, which I don't love, but there is, and then a beef collagen casing. So not the worst as far as these kind of easy to eat little meat stick sort of things. So that's what we go with, because a lot of them have really funky things in them. So these are our preferences. So that's what I grabbed, you guys. Some of this, like I said, is for Thanksgiving. Some of this is for this week, and then some of it will last us a couple of weeks, like those keto snacks back there and things like that. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.